What happens when the fire in your kitchen suddenly goes out? Not just the flame, but the comfort, the routine, the life you were used to. This is the story of a family who lost convenience, but found something far more valuable. In a crowded city full of noise, traffic, and tall buildings, lived a small family. Sugriv, his wife Layla, and their 2 kids. Their life was simple, but busy. Every morning, Sugriv rushed to work. Layla prepared food in a hurry. Kids got ready for school. Everything moved fast. There was no time to sit. No time to talk. No time to breathe. But one day, something changed. It started with a small problem. The LPG cylinder in their kitchen got empty. Layla turned the knob. No flame. She tried again. Nothing. Sugriv, the gas is over, she called. I'll book a refill, he said. But this time, it was not so simple. Days passed. No cylinder. The delivery was delayed. The city was facing an LPG shortage. People were waiting. Standing in long lines. Arguing. Complaining. At first, they thought, it's just a few days. But days turned into weeks. Cooking became difficult. Layla tried using a small electric stove. Sometimes it worked. Sometimes it didn't. Electricity cuts made it worse. Meals were delayed. Food was limited. Stress increased. Sugriv came home tired. Layla was frustrated. Kids were confused. Why can't we cook like before, they asked. No one had an answer. The city that once felt comfortable now felt heavy. Noisy. Stressful. Unpredictable. One night, as they sat in dim light, eating a simple meal, Sugriv said something quietly. What if we go back to the village, for some time? Layla looked at him. The village? After so many years? No fast life. No city comfort. Just simple living. But then she thought. Was this comfort really comfort anymore? A few days later, they packed their bags, left the city behind, and returned to their village. The village welcomed them with silence. Peaceful silence. Fresh air. Open fields. Birds singing. No traffic. No rush. No pressure. The first morning felt different. Layla woke up early. She stepped outside. The sun was rising slowly. Golden light spread across the fields. She smiled. For the first time in months. She felt calm. Cooking was different too. No LPG. But they used a traditional stove. Firewood. Slow cooking. Simple food. It took more effort. But something felt special. The food had warmth. Not just heat. Sugriv started helping in the fields. Kids played freely in nature. No screens. No noise. Just life. Evenings were the best. They sat together. Talked. Laughed. Shared stories. Something they never had time for in the city. Days passed. Then weeks. Slowly. They realized something. They were not missing the city. They were not missing the convenience. They were not missing the rush. They were feeling something new. Peace. Connection. Happiness. One evening, kids asked, Papa, are we going back to the city? Sugriv looked at Layla. They both smiled. And he said, we came here because of a problem. But we found a better life. The LPG crisis had forced them to stop. To pause. To rethink. Sometimes, life takes away something small to show you something bigger. Listen carefully. We often chase comfort. Fast life. Easy solutions. Modern living. But in that chase, we lose something important. Time. Peace. Family. The fire in the kitchen may cook your food, but the warmth in your home comes from something else. Togetherness. Simplicity. Understanding. The family did not become rich in money, but they became rich in life. And that is the real success. If life ever feels too fast, too heavy, too stressful, maybe it's not a problem. Maybe it's a sign. A sign to slow down. A sign to reconnect. A sign to choose what truly matters. Because in the end, it's not about how fast you live. It's about how well you live. Sometimes, when the flame goes out, life lights a better path.